Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sankar, and today I got a really awesome video because thanks to Arturia we got early access to Yangtze, Arturia's latest instrument, which is a Oriental hybrid instrument. So it's a sampler synth that is meant to create some really awesome Chinese, Japanese, Asian sounding instruments here in your DAW. This video is going to be really awesome because I'm going to show you all about it, and not only that, but I'm going to be doing a really awesome film score for a old short film that I did back in college. So I got a really short scene from that short film that I'm going to be showing you guys how this plugin is really awesome to create some really awesome scores, because the music in films is one of the most important aspects in a actual movie. And this plugin makes it so easy to create some really awesome scores. And so I'm going to show you all about that. So without talking much longer, let's go into our DAW and get started with this video. So here I have Arturia's latest plugin, Augmented Yangtze, and I have early access to this plugin, so it means that it's still missing some features. So right now I only have 70 preset out of the 200 presets that are gonna be available in the full version. But these presets are really awesome. I'm gonna give you guys a preview on the sounds. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the functions of the plugin, and this is a part of the Augmented collection by Arturia. So the Augmented collection is a series of hybrid instruments including brass, winds, strings, and now we have Yangtze, which is another addition to this really premium quality collection of synths. So here in our plugin, we have a few little knobs here that we can play around with. So we have our Morph Knob, so this switches from one side to another, because being a hybrid synth means that you have a morph between their actual sample and the actual synth element of the instrument. So it's not much of a difference, as you can see here, but if I go into the advanced tab, we can see layer A and layer B. You can see that we have both here two instruments, so we have one sampler on each layer and one synth element here on each one of the layers. And this second synth instrument is disabled right now, but I can enable it just by clicking here. And you got your common synth controls, so you have the start positions for the sample. You got your oscillators here for the synth elements. You have your common ADSR, and you have your filters down here, as well as you have the modulation controls and all that you find on your common synths. We have different modulators, as you guys can see. We have different functions. We have randomization. We have the common velocity, aftertouch, MIDI wheels. We got an arpeggiator. We got the really common effects that you guys can see here. So we have a really large suite of effects here. So if you already own any of the Arturia plugins, especially Pigments, this is very similar to Pigments, and I've used Pigments quite a bit, so I'm very familiar with this. So we, for example, have the multi-filter here. We got the compressor, distortion, bit crusher. We got the Juno 6 chorus. So we got a lot of those really nice effects that you have on most of Arturia's plugins, especially on Pigments, which is the one that I'm referencing here. We can control and choose the macros here, what each macro does here on the Advanced tab. And this is meant for sound designers, so if you're not a sound designer, don't worry, because there's a bunch of really high quality presets here. So Arturia does have some really great sound designers that create some really awesome patches here. So this plugin is really awesome for film scoring. And so what I'm gonna do is that I have here a short little clip of a short film that I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set play here. I'm gonna play a little bit with Yangtze and sort of show you how you can create a really awesome mood just using the power of Yangtze. So I'm gonna select here the clip that I wanna use for this little short. So as you guys saw on screen, the audio used in this short was powered by Yangtze. So if you really like the power of Arturia's latest plugin Yangtze, the link is down in the description so you can definitely check out. So I want to give a huge shout out and thanks to Arturia. So thank you Arturia so much for another video here on the channel. So if you definitely like, don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below what you think. Will you guys be checking out and getting that new Arturia plugin? And will you be using it to create your next score on your next film? Anyways, this was Soundkiller, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.